We gotta have a good time. powers. Powers. Welcome back, everybody, to our coverage here of WAMO 2025, the 40th anniversary. My name is Nick Teixeira. Hope you guys have been enjoying some no commentary matches that we got earlier in the day. Been here bright and early, got in the hall at 8 a.m. So, before almost 5 hours ago now, working on some stuff in the background, and we were letting the events get rolling. But hey, you know what? Better late than never. I'm happy to be here on comms with you guys, and hopefully, you guys enjoy sitting back, relaxing, and watching some great darts. We have two sessions today of our streaming coverage, as we will be covering this top section today, which is going to be the bottom half of the leveled play for this 01 singles. We'll begin the top half at 4 p.m. later this evening. We'll probably start closer to about 5:30, 6 o'clock local time there. Now, of course, let's take a look at what we're actually looking at here, my friends, as this is going to be a great matchup. It's going to be Carrie versus Heather. And if you think I'm in the mood to read last names, I can't pronounce them. Well, I'm not going to subject us to that. And this should be a fun day of darting action. This is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, level 27. There is in total, I believe, 29 levels. Let me confirm this. I'm just kind of lying to you guys. Yesterday we had 50 divisions. Today it's 29. This is going to be in the top 12 range of this bracket towards the top side. Excuse me, winner gets the top 12. This is 13 through 16 that we're currently looking at. These are big, no joke brackets. It's a serious play across a long day of darts. And of course, you want to start off your day right. And I do like, as a player, having the split schedule where either you have to wake up early, but you get the whole evening to do whatever you want, or you get to wake up late. I know I was talking with a couple of those guys that we saw playing late last night in Division 1, and they were looking forward to sleeping in today. 301, open in, open out. Fat Bowl is our format today. Heather Fuller in chat saying, what, Nick? Hey, Heather, how's it going? And then we got Native America tuning in saying, I am heading out to bait my bears. I'll tune in back when I get service. Well, have fun. Don't get eaten, my friends. They're back at 208. Needs to get to a finish. You might say, it's Division 27. It's a little bit of a lower division. And, you can't factor on big ton plus checkouts. But you always want to give yourself opportunities and legs, because averages are an average for a reason. If you're struggling at the beginning, you can hit a couple big shots at the end and really turn things around. $30 points needed, 2 darts in hand. Single 20 will do, and does go. And look at that, a little bit of a celebration there from Gary. It's a 1-2-3 punch. Nothing wrong with that checkout there for a one-leg advantage in the race to 2 format. Halfway there. The spirit out here has been incredible. It's been a lot of good vibes and a lot of fun being had. To get things started, all about just trying to get some consistency there on finding that middle section of the bowl and working your dart in. That's exactly what she did. Great adjustment on that second dart. Third dart goes a little bit high, and she's frustrated with it, but one bowl around is going to be phenomenal target line to have. Of course, we always say in any fat bowl format, 2 bowls around gets you the money. But that being said, 1 bowl around also gets you some money here. That's going to be the pacing you want to have. Is right now, Gary all over the bowl. Not able to produce one, but it looked very convincing at that. We got Mike, Justin, Tank, everybody tuning in. Appreciate all you guys in the house, as Tank put it. Hopefully you guys had a good night of rest here. Maybe some of you had enjoying a fun day at work or slacking off and listening to us. And if that's the case, well, welcome in. Feel free to slack off all day long. You can see the frustrations continue, but she's out in front going first. One big dart changes it. And there, she stays on the bowl. Nothing wrong with that by any means whatsoever. Billy Garkey, the GOAT, saying definitely slacking off watching. Hey, that's the way to do it there. I'm slacking off, and this is my job. So 2 for 1 in this pool. Gary's starting to pull out in front. Heather needs to be careful and try to be calculated on a turn like this. That's going to be a pretty fruitful turn. You can even see her reaction. She's a little frustrated on that last start, but then she remembered, hey, I got to a finish. I got in front, and that's a perfectly fine situation to find yourself in. 199, now getting attacked. Jeff McMammal in the chat. What's going on, sir? Hope you've been doing well. Traveling around, streaming some great events. Always been watching the background on some of the stuff you've been cooking lately, Jeff. Always amazing work. Great job managing all those different boards. I could not imagine. I mean, I can, and that's why I'm saying good job, because that's hard. Kristen Lynn saying slacking, watching while working till I get there tomorrow. Well, we're ready for you over here. Just remember to get in those beer lines early. It's been long ones. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. Paul Rogers in the chat saying, good thing about being on standby for a bus driver is I only have to drive if no one shows up for their route. Hey, there you go. So feel free to pass the time with us in the meantime. Good bull there from Carey, but 40 points needed. 3 darts in hand for Heather to make this 1 apiece and go to a last leg decider. Austin, the other levels will start at 4 p.m. local time, Central Time, that is. We'll probably go live closer to about 5:30, give or take, just depending on how crazy busy the room is and how things are moving. We kind of been keeping our eye on the brackets and making some on-the-fly adjustments. Needed 22, accidentally hit 33. A little bit too much there for Heather, and gives an opportunity for Carey. She get down a little bit lower. Technically, yes, but not what she exactly had in mind. Yes, Austin. It'll still be singles, so that will be all the top half of the divisions. Bottom half is currently the first session. Another one of those for a last leg decider. And try to get one step closer to getting to that top 16 range that you want to find yourself in. 19, gotta hit this adjustment. I gotta say, she has a lot of drama with her throw. That is an extended amount of time to be holding your arm out there. My arm would be jello by the end of the day. Just trying to hold it out there in place for that long, trying to focus in. Trip 19 does do the switch. Good look at it. Unfortunately, just hits a single. Oh, I appreciate that. I'll be out there about exactly a month from now is when I'll start my drive. But I should be all set to go in that department. 19 for Heather. Finds the neighbor. 12's not a bad spot because it's harder to bust. But not impossible. That dart just dropped right out of her hand. Carey hit a single 19 on her last dart in the previous throw. Can she hit 2 19s here? She found it once. Can she find it thrice? She can. That's a 2-0 win for Carey. Go ahead and grab that one. You can see they're giving each other a hug and some love. But right now, folks, I told them, hey, let's load it up. Let's get some matches over here. I promise you I'll be sitting here calling these great games and looking at all these amazing matches as they keep on coming up and coming on over. So don't go far, folks. And Nick Teixeira on the call for the morning session today. We'll be back with some more WAMO action in just a moment's time.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Luke, pre-game nerves, something I didn't deal with very well. How do you cope with it in any game now?
The best way to deal with it is to relax into yourself. Like, I'm never a good starter, but I think relaxing into the first couple of legs does help you. Once you get into the game, I feel like after a couple of minutes, then nerves do go away. And I think that's why I'm a good player in such long formats, because once I'm settled in, that's when I can really hit the heights.
Any advice to players, up-and-coming players who experience these nerves for the first time? As in, what would you do in the back room before you play a game?
Just decent breathing. I think just, don't hyperventilate. That could be the worst thing you do. If you start panicking, then the nerves are going to come on harder. So embrace the fact that you probably will feel a little bit nervy at the start of the game, but just once you've settled in and you're familiar with the surroundings of being up on the B stage, just to relax and hopefully you win that first or second leg, and then you can run into it then.
how to use a Corona light on a soft tip electronic dartboard using a Target Corona conversion kit. This kit comes with 4 identical pieces here. Very, very simple. The very bottom has 4 prongs that actually insert into the outer ring of the board. The other backside has a magnetic piece there that goes and connects against the magnetic feet of the Corona light. So full disclosure for this kit, it's not compatible with all electronic dartboards out there. We've tested every one in the store. It does not work with the Target Nexus or other boards similar to that shell, and it doesn't work with the Grand Practice 13-inch board. However, it's compatible with the Grand versions 1, 2, 3, 3S, and the Grand Dash, as well as the Darts Live 100S and 200S. And that is it. You guys ready? Turn this bad boy on. Voila, that is it. Very, very easy to do, super affordable with the Target Corona conversion kit. Mike Maloney Hulk Smash brand new signature darts as a part of the US player launch. I'll be doing an in-depth review of his debut soft tip barrels following his recent signing with Winmore. Now, Maloney went for a design that captures his style and personality quite well. That Hulk Smash theme is just bursting through with this electric green color. Then we went with more of a natural silver in the rear to kind of help with that deep purple color to pop. Gotta rock a backwards hat in true Maloney fashion, and you can tell right away I clearly don't know how to wear a hat, because I'm a loser.
You mentioned the difficult part of your career. I've always wanted to ask, because obviously my career kind of came to an end throwing-wise with the dartitis, never managed to recover. How did you get through that awkward part of your career?
I think I just sort of dragged myself through it in a way, to be honest. I think it's never easy. You don't just snap out of it quickly. It kind of takes a process.
Welcome back, everybody, to our coverage here of WAMO 2025. My name is Nick Teixeira, and right now we're looking at Carrie once again taking on Cheryl in what should be a great matchup here for our Division 27. This is going to be a 9 through 12 match, so this is to get into the top 8. Good spot to be in, good spot to find yourself. Let's see how they end up doing. That is going to be the question at hand here. A little bit of pressure on it when you start getting this deep into the bracket. You're thinking about how the finish line is obtainable. You want to make sure to keep your eyes on the prize without getting yourself overwhelmed in the situation. So let us know who you're cheering for in this one. I'm looking forward to calling this one with some great talented females on our dartboard. Taking a quick moment to get to the line. Cheryl trying to make some stuff happen. Put a little bit of pressure on the shot. 70 is the look for Carey. All her finishing being very efficient. Oh, not going to be efficient into this go. Unfortunately, can't miss the board on the last start. Was looking towards that 15 area. Single 15 does leave single 16 in this format. Oh, needs a trip 18. Sailed it real high. Just got to reset. And almost hits it. Thought it was going to go for a second. Single 10. Not quite. That one slips real low. Thankfully, still leaves an 8. But 8's tough because it's very easy to bust. 51, 317s. Can you stay vertical? A little bit trickier now at 49. See, this is where I'm thinking like a trip 11, a trip 14 wire is probably the shot. Trip 4 does not leave you. Trip 13 would have left 10. Big single 8. Gotta avoid those neighbors. Gary, go ahead and get this first leg on the board. Oh, sails it. Goes up by 2. Give Cheryl an opportunity at single 19. Well, now there's no real thinking left. Single 2 or double 1. Big old single 2. Does go. Look at that. It gives a little bit of a celebration, too, from Cheryl as she goes ahead and grabs leg number 1. Still time for Carey to come back. But this is not going to be a 2-0 Carey win like we saw in that last match. Brandon, David, everyone else, appreciate all you guys. Hopefully you are having a fun time because I know I'm having a fun time. It's going to be a long week of darts still in front of us. Just strap in, sit back, relax, and have a good time because that's what I exactly plan on doing. Carey's still leading the pack after finding the bull on her first visit. One bull run gets the money. Trip 12s get some honey, though. That'll work. Doesn't get to a finish, but keeping up with that 50 points of scoring. Very solid plays. David, if you want me to call your boss and make up a story about why you can't be there, I would be happy to do so. I do charge for that service, but first one's free. Mike saying, I hope I will be on the live stream. The shirt will be coming off. You are now banned from the live feed. No, who knows? Do want to thank our tournament staff working vigorously at the tournament booth. They've been sending us over matches. I told them, I was like, hey, don't be afraid. You give us all you got. So whenever we got matches over, whatever they give us, we're going to sit back, smile, wave, and have a good time because I love seeing the different range of players. WAMO, because of the split sessions, always guarantees that we get a good look at different range of players, and that's really fun because I love watching the top guys, and I can commentate top tier darts all day, but it's also really fun to watch every level of darts. I'm a fan of the game from top to bottom. $80 points of difference. Cheryl, gonna need to try to get herself to a finish. Should be the goal from this point. You continue to make sure Carrie feels pressure. Stay right there on the bowl. Got away from her over to the 16. Looks like maybe that was in trip 16 to leave the bowl. I think I would have preferred just to stay on it, just because your first start was right on the wire. But 157, it's a little bit. I mean, it's an out, but it's a little bit out of range at this given moment. You're going to still focus on the consistency of scoring, just trying to continue to pile on pressure to your opponent. Slows down for a second. Decided to go bowl in the last start to leave 9. Almost fell out into the 9 to leave bowl, which also would have been a good outcome. 47, not as ideal. That's a 15 starter shot for me because trip 15 for single 2, single 15 for 216s. A lot of ways that can work out well for you. Cheryl needs to try to get into a 1 to 2 dart check. Still not quite there yet. Carrie has a chance to make this 1 to 1. But trip 17 is too many. Won that 15 and kind of pulled it over down and left. This gives Cheryl a good opportunity to kind of get back into it just because there's no guarantees that we've seen thus far. Can't go bull if you want to still take it out, and she stayed on the bull. Down to 74. Gary busted 47 on the last go. She's going to need to try to do a little bit of a redeemer shot in this moment. And playing for those 15. She pulled to the 17 last time. Split the mind. Not going to be able to go. She does get it to a 1 dart check, but not the one I think she was envisioning. 74 now. Shot for Cheryl. Should still be a bull first approach. No reason to go too fancy with it here. Yeah, you have to keep your mentality centered, right? You're playing Division 27. It's about just keeping a positive outlook on it and then getting your darts when you find them. Finds the bull. Double 11. Doesn't go, but now puts a lot of pressure on Carrie, who needs this leg to send it to a last leg decider. Trip 11. Double 11. Making progress. Oh, and it does go, and look at that. Hits a little bit of a celebration with it. We're going to a last leg decider. Set up for the diddle, wasting no time at all. Dude saying, I know that Porky's favorite because of, speaking of lacrosse WAMO, because of the North Country Steak Buffet. I'm still pissed to this day that I didn't get a chance to finish my buffet contest against him. We were 7 plates apiece in before Will finally gave me a look of, you got to go. And Porky told me weeks later, yeah, he actually had me on the ropes in that eating contest, and I was so mad that he told me that because I thought maybe he was keeping it so cool and composed. I had no idea. Apparently, if I just didn't cave in to Will wanting me to go back to work, I could have out-eaten Porky at a buffet. A bucket list goal of mine. How about a low ton there for Gary? Getting some momentum up and going. Massive shot. Cheryl going to be feeling the heat now. You just try to get at least 1 bull. You don't need to get fancy with it still. That's the goal. Just continue to push along. All of that you have to think now, if you're sure is, okay, all I'm doing is going second. I spotted a point. That's how you have to kind of approach this. It's simple as that. No reason to overcomplicate. No reason to stress. We've seen some trouble with the outs. We've seen some big finishes. You don't know what's going to happen. You got to play the game the same. Dude saying, can we get a USA Darts video of me versus Porky at a buffet since we got the mini golf video? We are planning on doing more and more fun bonus content. Frankly, I don't think anybody should watch me eat 7 plates of any food, especially North Country steak buffet food. So I'm going to opt out of that one, but maybe we'll do like a little vlog or something one of these days and do something like that. I couldn't imagine actually like trying to entertain a camera while eating food. Like that mini golf video, I clearly was more focused on entertaining the camera than the mini golf. And if I was trying, I would have waxed him. I let Will have that one. He might have beat me in darts, but I would have crushed him in mini golf if I was playing for real, for real. Maybe we'll have to retest that in Florida when he comes by. Over in August. Cheryl's regained her throw. Very frustrated knowing that she hit a low ton and then kind of slowed down. Did go for the switch to try to hit the finish. Still at a solid scoring around 40 points there again. Trying to find that 60-ish range is what you're really looking for, right? About that 20 PPD would be a really good performance in this division. I would imagine 15 is about where the average range would lie here. And the bull for the double 14. Flips away, and you can tell she does not like how those darts were releasing from her hand. Not a bull shot here. I think that still was towards the bull. Just 25 is a little bit awkward. I think I probably would have preferred a 15 switch up there or something along those lines. Sandra Perez saying, was that a buffet with Porky at Caesars? And I quit counting after his plates hit 13. Man, that guy can't eat. I just know that I don't even need to practice. I would have to practice a lot of hours of darts to stand a chance to play him. But to eat against him, I could do it today. Don't tell him I said that though. No one quote that. Outside on the last 4, Cheryl. That's a mismatched dart. Again, we saw this before from Carrie. She went for the trip 16 for bull. I would have preferred the inverse there, especially because she did end up finding the bull. Now you have to fade more darts at the finish. Trip 12 for the fans, Cheryl. Don't do trip 12. That does not make any sense here. Oh my gosh, it is a trip 12 for the fans. Incredible. Incredible. I always call for it. It never happens. And Cheryl Gomez is now my favorite dart player in Wisconsin. Oh my goodness. Trip 12 for the fans. Let's go, folks. Already. Well, that will unfortunately been due to Carrie's run, but that made my whole day right there. As now we are into the top 8, where Cheryl will move on to play either Bob Alexander or Corey Arndt. As Paula says, boom, and well-deserved. We'll be back with more action just one time, folks, for WAMO 2025. My name's Nick Teixeira. Don't go far. We'll be happy to bring the next match over in just a moment.
All of the
You mentioned the difficult part of your career. I've always wanted to ask, is obviously my career kind of came to an end throwing-wise with the dartitis, never managed to recover. How did you get through that awkward part of your career?
I think I just sort of dragged myself through it in a way, to be honest. I think it's never easy. You don't just snap out of it quickly. It kind of takes a process that you have to allow. It's going to take at least a year. But I stayed strong and I fought through it. You know, I played through it as well. If I'd have just stopped playing and then come back, I don't think I'd have been the same player. I think for me, the most important thing was I carried on, didn't stop and played through it.
And advice to players, 'cause any players who are currently out there now, any new players, they're going to have difficult moments. What would be the key components for them going forward to recover from these kind of dips and these problems throughout?
I think just going back to, like I said, the strong mentality, you have to believe that not always going to be dark days. You know, as a professional, sometimes you do have them dark days, especially when you're under the limelight all the time, you're under pressure. Like where I'm stood now, I think everyone expects me to play absolutely unbelievable every time, everyone expects me to win everything, and that does put pressure on your shoulders, but I feel like I've coped pretty well with it this year. I've won a lot of tournaments, so you know, for me, I think that mentality does take some time to get used to, but you can only learn with experience as well. I feel like experience does tell in the end.
Garrett Rakowski's signature darts as a part of the Winmore US player launch, our fourth and final video after Jules, Mike, and Rick. I'll be doing an in-depth review of Garrett's 20-gram soft tip darts. You can see here we've captured the spirit of America with the red, white, and blue color scheme, a long straight barrel, incredibly popular in the States, two distinct grip sections, In the front, we have a more intense interrupted ring cut, the front half, grooves coated red-blooded American, then a softer, more subtle rear half, let's call her Lady Liberty, mostly smooth with just a little bit of bite in those tightly spaced radial bands. I'm gripping his dart in the rear radial grooves to start. Yeah, get in there. Rick Hensey, the Juggernaut, brand new signature darts as a part of the US player launch. I'll be doing an in-depth review of his debut soft tip barrels following his recent signing with Winmore. All right, so Hensey's design surprised me. I was delighted to see a freaking cool scallop back there. I love stuff like this. My own custom sets always come with a scallop placed around mid to rear, just like this. So Rick, twinsies. We're not done though. Continue down the barrel, and we have this sexy, super tightly spaced reverse cut. Bro, I'm sweating. With 121 remaining, I just stay on 20. For me, there's really no option other than to hold right into those middle grooves of the scallop, so it's just right there. That's the focal point. And with 61 remaining, I'm going trip 15 for double 8. But we missed the 15, so 610 area it is. Yay, I don't suck. What is the purpose of the Vertex stand? This product is made by Winmore, and they have solved 3 different problems. Number 1, when you don't want to permanently mount a dartboard. Number 2, when you can't drill into your walls. And number 3, when you want to travel with a dartboard. Not everyone wants a dartboard permanently mounted into a wall. Perhaps you just want to bust out the dartboard occasionally to entertain friends or family. The Vertex stand is perfect because you don't drill into the wall, you simply lean it against a flat surface. This is easily the most convenient product I've ever seen that you can set up or tear down super fast for portability. In minutes, you can have everything packed and ready to go with you for your next darts tournament or a friend's house or even camping. You can lean this bad boy up against a tree. On top of all of that, I love the idea of being able to easily travel with a dartboard. This thing is awesome. I was given it just to review, but believe me when I say it is not going back to A to Z darts. They can try to pry it out of my hands.
Luke, pre-game nerves, something I didn't deal with very well. How do you cope with it in any game now?
The best way to deal with it is to relax into yourself. Like, I'm never a good starter, but I think relaxing into the first couple of legs does help you. Once you get into the game, I feel like after a couple of minutes, them nerves do go away. And I think that's why I'm a good player in such long formats, because once I'm settled in, that's when I can really hit the heights.
Any advice to players, up-and-coming players who experience these nerves for the first time? As in, what would you do in the back room before you play a game?
Just decent breathing. I think just, don't hyperventilate. That could be the worst thing you do. If you start panicking, then the nerves are going to come on hard.
Welcome back, everybody, to our coverage here of WAMO 2025. My name is Nick Teixeira, and we got another great matchup. Cheryl Gomez back on our board. We still hit that trip 12 for the fans to move on. Our fight continues on. Of course, this is going to be Corey Aaron here, and I'm looking forward to seeing him on the board. Getting another new face to our continued coverage today. We are getting pretty late in this bracket, so we'll continue to keep chugging along. And then again, we will have those big dogs start. They start at 4. We'll probably start closer to 6, just because we try to start a little bit of ways in. Looking forward to seeing all these different players on our dartboards. It's going to be so much fun. Hopefully you guys are having as much fun as I am. And there's obviously a little downside of like having these elongated breaks. Not ideal. But what is ideal is I can at least spend the time actually going and getting to know all the different players in the room, talking with everyone briefly. Probably one of my favorite parts of this job. Good find in the bowl there for Corey, who is leading the pack so far. Almost 100 points of separation. Cheryl's looking to find at least one bull here. She does leave herself a finish, caught right back up. Good shot there from Cheryl, who I am cheering for the rest of the day after her big trip 12 for the fans. That therefore makes me a fan. Oh, not going to be able to go, but does bring it on down with a low ton. Cheryl immediately taking back control into this matchup, it seems. And you can see that nice little crowd there supporting her. There might be a little bit of a thinner haul today because of the split session. But man, oh man, is her friends still tuning out? And it looks like Corey's friends are there too. Look at them. Oh, they put their hands up, and it looked like it might have gone. Doesn't quite go. Cheryl going to need to find 54 now. Won't happen here. Leaves 34. Well, should be able to return to a 43 now. The shot for Corey. Oh, and it won't happen now. You can see the frustration. He wants it to go. I don't blame him. .34 now the look. Two big 17s. Aim nice and high on that double. You're okay with some singles. That's fine too. One of the better misses you can have in that area. Pulls it to the right, down the 2. Corey gets 3 clear now at a single 20. Out to the 19. Out to the 12. You can see the eye roll there, but does find on the skinny segment. And the crowd there is definitely on Corey's side for the most part, it seems. There's a good little crowd there just supporting and cheering along. Corey has a 1-0 advantage. Will Cheryl be able to come back? Or will this be going his way? Let's go ahead and find out. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful day in chat. Again, we will have a little bit of a slower pace of coverage today, but it will pick up this evening with the chaos that is those high-level divisions coming over. And again, I've been working with the tournament staff, trying our best to get more boards and matches over on this side of the room. The 229 pulls out a little bit in front, but not enough to fade away from Corey. Corey can go ahead and hit one good dart to get back in front. You can see Corey with his throw, he really releases that dart early. Almost no follow through. You can tell that that's why some of those darts kind of almost like drop like a weight when you're aiming at something. You see significant there. And you can see with Cheryl, she kind of has a very unique all-in-one motion where she's almost grabbing from her other hand, continuing that motion forward, and kind of flicking her wrist out with the dart, pointing a little bit downwards. Very unique actions from Cheryl in that regard. That's going to be a happy accident, and that's going to be a happy on purpose. How about that? 104, the shot for Corey to leave 121 and pull out in front. Crowd is getting hyped up back there. You can see when she grabs that dart from her hand, it's a continual motion. She needs to grab that dart, set, and then do a little bit of position. You can throw in rhythm, but she's, again, grabbing. It's kind of hard to show without showing physically the motion, but just track her hand next time. It's almost moving up to where you would set your dart and then going straight out from there. I put Arndy instead of Arndt in there. I was thinking of Andy. I was like, oh, I wonder where Andy's at. Probably that's what happened. Thanks for that call out there. My dyslexia wins again. Cheryl gets down to a 1-dart finish to try to send this to a last leg decider if she returns. That's going to be fine. Oh, not as fine of a miss. Leaving 29. Not a 1-dart check. 45 can go. Cheryl, I want to check out that amazing trip 1236 earlier. Needs to channel some of that energy in this throw. Need to clean this up a little bit. Leonard Gate special, double 13. Oh, goes high. Oh, and he does get it there on that last dart. Crowd giving a little bit of love back there. And some serious support. But, of course, I love the sportsmanship going right up to Cheryl, talking with her first before going to the crowd and giving some high fives and hugs along the way. Continues to fight along, Corey does. He now moves on to that 5th-6th matchup, which will be against, if I'm not mistaken, Nancy Carr in that next match from Madison, Wisconsin. The bottom side of the bracket here, and the other 5th-6th match is getting underway. It's going to be Angie Matthey and Caitlin Maloney. No relation. We'll be back in just a moment with that next match as soon as it comes on over, folks. Don't go far. I do want to thank our friends over at L-Style, by the way. L-Style has some special WAMO flights, 40th WAMO flights, that is, that you can grab over at the Booyah booth or over at the L-Style booth. So make sure to come on over here and check those out, as I know I grabbed myself some of that swag. I love me some free swag, folks. Don't go far. Nick DeShare on the call. We'll be back in just a moment's time. Welcome back, everybody, to our coverage here of WAMO 2025. Welcome back. It's been a lot of fun having some great matches earlier. Sorry for the long pauses, but it's starting to get thinned out of what matches we can stream. This is a 4th place matchup in Division 27. It looks like we were trying to get that 5th, 6th and continue following along like we were, but it looks like match got lost to the wind there, and we were able to get back going now. We got Angie Matthew taking on Nancy Carr. This is Nancy up at the line. Looking forward to seeing how Division 27 continues to progress. Good bull on the last for a 147 on the leave. I can tell you, I went over and during that little intermission, after talking with the tournament desk and trying to get some matches over, went through a couple darts, and I can tell you, I'm glad I'm in the booth. I've been struggling on the dartboard, it seems. Good trip night, good trip 19 on the last start. The 158. 147 now, the shot for Nancy. Going to continue to try to bring it on down. Double 19 does help the cause. No way check it from this turn, but that's fine. Just continue to apply pressure to your opponent. That is the goal that we're seeing here. Can Angie go ahead and get back into the fray? That's not going to help. Fortunately, just 13 points on the turn. It is still at a check, but 145 is a big one. 105 under no pressure to necessarily even go. Well, again, setting up that one dart finish. That's going to be your target line that we're looking for in this moment. Angie go ahead and get a good recovery turn. Nancy didn't get the breakaway that she wanted in this moment. Again, you've seen most of these averages kind of stay around the 13 to 14 range today. Good couple darts, one pull around makes a massive difference. There's a country cover of Colt 45 playing right now. I don't know how I feel about it. I just want you guys to know that's what's happening out here in the dart hall. Trip 16. Does get pulled low. Leaves 29, so still 2 dart check. No guarantees. But is in range. 132. And she's slowed down on her scoring. She needs to pick it up at a turn like this. See, she again releases that dart super early. Try to focus in on that fall through just a little bit more. Not that fall through is everything. It's just that you can just tell there's a little bit of a sporadic nature to some of those darts, and it would help dial that in a little bit. That's what a fall through is really good at. You can still be really good without a follow through, but you have to have a very good comfort in your own muscle memory. Trip 10 is too many. Need a single 10 on the last. Nancy does not take it here. Angie's still in this first leg. It's a 56. Effectively almost a very similar range to Nancy. One good dart leaves one good finishing dart, so nice 2 dart check range. 29. 15 for 14 works. I actually like that quite a lot because it's harder to bust a 14. 3, you just got to drill it. You don't want to go outside. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's the same difference of leaving 3 versus 29. I guess it's fine to play that one a little bit conservative. Obviously wanted to take it there, just goes outside. 56 now the shot. Will she get a dart? She will at double 12. Oh, don't know if that one just released funny or if that was a trip 8 attempt. It could have been a great trip 8 attempt. And so I would have lost my mind after the trip 12 we saw earlier. But there, Nancy does go ahead and grab leg number 1 in this 4th place matchup. Paul saying, how you doing today, USA Darts? We are doing great over here. Hope you are having a fantastic day as well. .33 on the turn for Angie to get things started. Looking to try to find a little bit of momentum. But staying in this around 11 to 12 point per dart range for most of the last leg, needs to try to find that 14 to 15. Marginal improvements make big differences over long periods of time. And that's how you have to kind of think about this. Angie does find a bull that turn. I said she needs to pick up her scoring. She said, I'm going to go ahead and take that advice right on the chin. Nancy's going to have to make up a little bit of distance here. She wants to try to go for the 2-0 win. It's all about not hitting these big fancy shots and these big fancy checks. When you're playing Division 27 at WAMO, it's about keeping your mental cool, calm, and collected, and focus on the consistency of just getting decent scoring rounds. Getting more darts at the finish is so crucial. It sounds rudimentary to say, but it is imperative to know. Nancy with another bull would be able to go ahead and just make this chalk. Does find a bull in the last to get down to 111. Good bull from Angie. Both of these players picking up to the 20 point per dart. Love to see it. Paul saying, let's see, triple 20 ton 80. You will be seeing that later tonight when we start our evening live stream. That is where you'll be seeing that Division 1 with the split bull format. There'll be a fair amount of 180s getting hit on the dartboard if I would have to guess. Oh, trip 12 for the fans. Was another attempt at trip 12 for the fans. Division 27 loves the trip 12, and I'm a fan of it. I love trip 12 as well. It doesn't go, and Nancy gets a shot at 43 for a 2-0 win to move to the 3rd place match. 2 single 20s. Oh, trip 13. Pulled away, and you can see that head shake. Nancy thinking this leg might be over. Up to Angie to cross that line. Oh, and almost hits the 9, but goes high. 33 now the shot. I don't love going right at 33. I wouldn't mind just seeing this split up a little bit. Yeah, because 8 doesn't help. 15 does. Single 10 for Nancy. Doesn't happen, and Angie gets another 3 darts now at 16. Expect this to go, given that they're both averaging in the 16s. That goes high, over to the 5. And it goes out, and a little too much excitement on that dart. Sails to the double 20. Who will get this leg? Too close to call. And that's the double 10. Opportunity handed right back. And there, center of the single. Good shot from Angie. Makes this one apiece. We are going the distance to get into this third place match. Who is going to get on the podium? Onto the diddle. Like Angie will get that start as well. Maybe she has a little bit of momentum going in her favor. Nancy just has to kind of shake it off a little bit and think, okay, I missed a couple darts to go ahead and get to that third place match. That means I'm going to try to get a couple darts in this leg. Glass half full mentality goes a long way in darts. Well, how about that? Nancy finds 2 bulls. Way to shake it off going into a last leg decider. Big hat or big low ton to get things started. But there, low ton right back. Great shots all around. 157 is going to be the first look at a finish on the return. Nancy can tee up a better finish. Can they keep up this energy? Maybe they can. Nancy finds another bull. Gets the 120, setting up the Shanghai for the return. 157. Starts all with a bull. Same game plan. Starts with a trip 19 as well. Oh. She hinted at it for a second. I don't blame her the way she's in those 19s. She's finding some success down there. Still on a finish. Play for the bull. Fortunately, sails over to the left. Does leave a 1 dart check on the return. This is a massive improvement on this last leg decider for both of these competitors. Another one of those. Now can't take it. There it leaves 49, so it's going to be a 2 dart look on the return. $11. And that's the wrong double. Caught just high. It looked like it actually was going to go. Angie does get this opportunity at 49. And it kind of feels like it's getting into Musco territory. Fortunately there, the bull was not to the friend you wanted to make. Nancy to try to move into the third place match. 17 points away from making that dream a reality. And it does happen. She will move on to that third place match and continue to fight along. Unfortunately, Angie will bid adieu. You can see smiles across the face and a closely fought matchup will now lead to this third place match where Holly Hyde will take her opportunity on the dartboard. Sitting in that seat for Division 27 will be Brianna Becker. So we'll be back in just a moment with that third place and finals match. I'm Nick Sure on the call. Don't go far, folks. Nancy continuing her hot streak of darts as we are in our third place match for Division 27. This will be going up against Holly Hyde, what should be a good matchup, all things considered. Let's see who moves on to that final. Double dip is not far away from being on the table for one of these players in their own mind. But first, they got to get through this match, and then they actually have to execute that strategy. Nancy catching a little bit of a hot streak. It's the 120, 127 points ahead, despite going against the darts. Great start to this campaign from Nancy. Nancy won't be able to take it here. Holly did do a good job of getting back into the leg. Division 27 singles 01 belt has been something of an interesting storyline that we've seen. We've kind of been following along with players for the last little bit. and it's been the case of when to go away. It's kind of what we saw from a couple of different players in a row. Nancy wants to make sure she wins here, but does not want to go away if she makes it to that final. Holly, on the other hand, wants to go ahead and do a good job of getting the win here and then following with that same streak. Can't go bull on the start. Went bull on the start. Don't bust. Leave a single. That's fine. You're going to take that all day long. Single 18. Good spot to find yourself in. Single 14. Hard to bust. Still good route. Does go. Nancy grabs a leg on the board. And here, a little bit of a crowd roar starting to build up. Nancy's followers following along. See some love for her in the chat as well. David asking how this division works. There's different rulings for different divisions. For Division 27 that we're looking at today, it is open in, open out, Fat Bull 301, best of 3 formats. These divisions, Division 29 being the lowest of the divisions, Division 1 being the highest. You had half the divisions play this morning. Later this evening, you'll have the other half get started as well. Besides that, just separated by averages. Nice and easy. I might say that's not as many divisions as you would think, except for the fact that there's like 128 people almost in every one of these brackets, or at least 100 plus. Incredible. Well, he's done a good job of getting out in front early. Holly does get to a finish at 160. 27 points on the score. Not a massive turn, but just enough where, again, putting pressure on Nancy to find that first bull. Find that first shot on the dartboard. They're turning it in your direction one way or another. You want to win 2 straight. You never want to leave it to a last leg decider. Does get to a finish at 156. It's a big one. It's like 160. Right side for Holly is that the strategy does not change at the start of this shot. It's about grabbing some big bulls to get things going. Good bull on the last start. Big find. Put the pressure now on Nancy to continue to try to keep up. Trying to find a bull of her own. Holly continues to try to just take it down, but that leaves an opening, you would have to think, for Nancy. Still not on a 1 dart check. Nancy, if she has one good scoring turn, can make a difference. outside on the bull, but can that use as a lead-in? Other dart hits the flight, pulls it down. Not able to apply any pressure right back. Only 25 points on the turn. Again, slipping down to that 12 point per dart. We've seen it where the target line is really like a 15 plus, where Holly currently is. Bullseye needed. Can't go now. No hesitation. Single 11, leave 32. 2 16s on the return. Nancy's now in a must-hit starting territory. You want to get the leg here. Can't do so now. I love to save the bull in that situation. You're about trying to get to a one dart finish, which she did accomplish with that fallout. That single 3, of course, would have been a little bit better to leave. Honestly, though, I don't mind leaving 51 in this situation unless you hit a single 2. 25 got harder. Single 15 needed. And pulls down. Leaves 9 on the return now. 51 for 2-0 win for Nancy Carr to drive on into the finals. Oh, single 6 now. Heard the triple noise, thought it was going to be something special. And that's not the triple noise you want to hear again. Finds the trip 6. That's too many. Bust it, and now an opportunity for single 9 to be hit by Holly Hyde. That one drops to the 14. Nancy on the Redeemer. It's another triple in the first dart, but this time a little bit tougher. Double 14 needed. That was right on the wire, the trip 14. Not far off at all. Oh, and right there on the double. Great attempts from Nancy Carr. Holly feeling the pressure. Needs to recollect. This is a good moment to reset your footing. Does do so. Just barely sneaking into that single. It looked like it could have been a trip. Does get there nonetheless. We are going to a last leg decider, so let us know who you were cheering for, who you think's got this one. All diddle from Nancy. But even better one from Holly. Drills the bull. He's like, are you kidding me? Let me see it. Let me count the holes. They're just having a little bit of a laugh about it. Here we go. Who will move on to the finals? Both players start off a little bit slower than intended, but that just means it's a chalk reset going into this throw. 43 points on the score is the target line. Nancy's tying the shoes, getting in athletic position. You can see I actually like Holly there, giving a big shake, just trying to keep the body loose, try to keep the nerves relaxed as possible. Fortunately for Carr, only 23 points. That's the first sign of separation in this leg. It's only a minor note, but it is a note nonetheless. Will Holly be able to take advantage of this opportunity? We've seen it time and time again. A big load time can make a big difference in a format like this. Peppering the bull, but just barely missing on the outside. Technically does leave a finish, although I would not advise the 177 look, especially if Nancy doesn't get to a finish. Nancy's saying, I really want to get to a finish, though. That helps a lot. Stay there. Single 19 still leaves a finish as well. Or finds a bull anyways. Doesn't switch. I don't have any problem with that. Look at that, Nancy. Nancy Carr, vroom vrooming to the finish line. Nancy does cool off just a little bit, down to 36 points scored. Out in front of Holly. It should be as simple as just going for the bull, the double 19. You're going to stay on that same route. And any time you're playing 301, 501, any version of this, where it's fat bull, you're going to be thinking, what route leaves me the most shots at bull? Because that's what you want to stay on, as we see a great load time and a 120 score to leave a single dart check on the return if 103 does not go. Massive shot there from Holly Hyde. First one misses, and that's unfortunate because now there's no finish available. The 3 out of the way, but needs to find a bull and doesn't quite get there. 8 points on the score is going to feel frustrating. Ollie to move to the final. Single 18 does go, and you can see the celebration relief. And unfortunately, Nancy, despite hitting that big 120 to get back in the mix, just falls short. And you can see, though, that Ollie loving every bit of this. So, folks, coming up next, Division 27 finals will be coming up. That will be Holly Hyde taking on your current seat holder, Brianna Becker. So don't go far, folks. Make sure on the call. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, it is time for the finals here in Division 27. We've been following along with it all day long, and we are excited to see how it will conclude. Holly Hyde taking on Brianna Becker in what should be a fun matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing these two competitors on the dartboard. Brianna has that seat. If she gets those 2 legs, it will be her title to hold. Will Holly Hyde be able to best this opportunity and get 4 legs in total and get the double dip done for the title in Division 27? That is a question being asked. Brianna had a little bit of a sit, so I'm wondering how well she stayed warm. Holly had a pretty solid performance in that last matchup against an informed Nancy. Nancy Carr, that is. Holly continuing to dictate the pace at 130 and going first with that 64-point difference. This is a good moment. Oh, almost thought the other bull was going in, but still gets a loads on Holly Hyde. 113 on the shot, sitting at single 17 for the leg. 194, big swing from Brianna needed. That's a bogey no matter how you look at it. 166 does not get an opportunity no matter what. 6 starts for 17. Will there be trouble on the out today? No, not in this leg at least. Holly Hyde gets leg number 1. One more leg needed for the first dip in this attempt at a double dip. Brianna going to do what she does to try to defend this spot. Holly continuing to find this momentum, by the way. Can we just take that moment to say, wow, what a pickup. Brianna has not even had a chance to really catch her footing in this matchup. Oh, another bull is found. A hot streak is clearly happening. There's a low ton for you. I mean, when we saw in the match against Nancy, it was not this high octane of a scoring power. Holly definitely locking in when it matters most. Bull trip 14. There's the bull. There's a trip 14. That's the first set done. Are you kidding me? 37.63. Incredible stuff. We're going to the second set, and they're going to rediddle for the start. Looks like they might be taking a quick little second here. Looks like they may be scoring the first set of the match. Seems to be the case. Normally you would just go ahead and continue on playing, but they're just making sure that they are crossing their T's and dotting their I's. Nothing wrong with a little bit of certainty. especially when you're playing in a final. And maybe, a little bit of a breather to try to slow down Holly and Brianna get recentered. I don't think intentionally so, but it might be the case. Looks like they're moving one board over. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, it looks like they are moving one board over. We're prepared for every board. Don't you even worry. Well, not every board. We're prepared for these two boards at the very least. And it does get the diddle. Holly was very convincing. I'm by far our most intense matchup we have seen yet, where Holly just kind of got a breakaway. Trying to replicate that performance here. That's the goal. Honestly, again, what we saw Holly play Nancy, it was a lot closer. That was definitely a hot streak being found, and finding some rhythm in your throw. You got to give credit where credit's due. Sometimes you just catch a streak. I'd be able to continue that streak, or will Becker back into the call? Here we go. Time for one more set of Division 27. A best of 3 to decide it all. Brianna Becker to get the start. What will she do? She knows that she has to pick it up a little bit, but she also, I don't think, mentally should be scared by that big 37 performance that we just saw from that last leg from Holly Hyde. It was a great leg, but not every leg has been like that, and you have to just assume that you just are going to continue playing your darts, and if your opponent continues to throw like that, then so be it. The dart gods sometimes just have favorites. Both starting off with a bull. Unfindable on this visit. Still, some decent fallouts. Going first advantage, helping out Becker's case. I doesn't find a bull either, so going to be relatively chalk. It's going to be down to the wire, folks, it seems. Where Hyde can pull out in front. Does do so with that massive last start on the bull. See, Brianna finds a great low ton. Kind of brings that dart to her shoulder before throwing it through. And we always talk about it. One of the things is keeping your eye line together for shots like this, right? It makes it a little bit easier when you're able to keep the dart within your peripheral. Doesn't mean you have to do it. It just helps out. And it can cause some inconsistencies and errors at times. But if right now it seems to be working for her, 57 is the shot. That's fine. 7 for bull. Over to the trip 16. Here, unfortunately, that single 7 on the last start, not as helpful as the miss on the first dart into the 7. 93. I would say it's an outside chance, but then again, we already saw 92. Leaves 36. If Holly returns this leg, Brianna gets a shot at 41. 15 for 2 16s is the typical way you'd see this kind of get brought on down. open out, so you have a couple other options. Double 20 single 1 was not on my bingo card. Unfortunately, finds a trip 1, looks at the camera, and lets us know exactly how she feels about that one. Trip 12 for the fans, double 18 for the leg. What's the trip 12 for the fans? 15-16. Double 10 single 11. Oh, but does bust on that one. Brianna Becker does get an opportunity. A little pep talk from the friends in the background. And there, Brianna Becker does get the first leg of the second set after that 2-0 win for Holly Hyde. Some roars out there as well. Definitely a crowd favoring Brianna, at least at the moment. See what Holly Hyde's able to do in this leg. First one finds a bull. And another. Oh, last one goes out, but good low ton to get things going. And you can see Brianna looks a little frustrated. Is probably the impression I got there. And you have to think, this is just true no matter what you're what it is. But unless you're playing in level 1, right? And hold on a second, finds a low ton right back. Level 1 where you just expect your perfection. Every level when you're playing a level to play, you can't get rattled because anybody can come together at any point, especially in a best of 3 style format. Especially when they fought through a 128 bracket. So, you just kind of have to play it as it lies. And that was a great rebound there from Brianna, considering the situation from the first set. Is doing really well. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, that's so terribly unlucky. Hit the first dart with the second one dead on. Knocked them both out and got nothing on the dart. Could have been a low ton. We'll get a shot for 124. And there gets a little bit of a let off as well because Holly Hyde, while leaving a 2-dart check, it's a tough one. The way these two are playing, you kind of expect this momentum to keep riding on. Stayed for the bull. Bull would have not left a finish, but I don't disagree with that. I think, again, it's more about getting scores and darts at single dart checks. 3 for bull on the return. But bull trip 20 is the shot right now. Only 32. Another low turn there for Holly Hyde. Anna Becker, 53. Down to the trip 17. To the trip 16. Oh, pulls down to the 7. We saw that earlier. Almost an eidetic situation. Bull for double 11. Trip 19. Oh, we are going to a last leg decider. Man, I can't believe it. 1-1. Max distance coming into play. Well, that camera focus just broke on me there. Not exactly sure why I did that. And it does look like Holly Hyde will go ahead and get the start. I tried to get cool and show some fun angling there on the bull, but camera's arguing against me today, it seems. Here we go. Last leg decider, Holly Hyde, Brianna Becker. Folks, who do you have here? Who do you think is going to get this win? There, no bulls on the start. With the way these two are playing, you almost expect to hear that low sun noise. They have been scoring particularly well. And Brianna's done a great job of bringing the heat in the second set. players, no bulls on the opening onslaught. You can see Hyde giving a big sigh before going up to the Aki. Yeah, left and right, just drill the center between the uprights. Not quite. Advantage still in Hyde's way just because of going first. But Becker has a chance now to go ahead and take a little bit of advantage or at least keep things chalk. Still staying just a little bit behind, scoring in those 20s. See that 7.5 point per dart. This is similar to how Brianna was struggling a little bit in that first set. Hyde's not putting that much pressure on this. Both players feeling the nerves of the moment, you would have to imagine. The separation continues to grow. Only 16 points on the turn. Opportunity given right back. No breakaways really happened. It's just been outscoring by about 10, 12 points a turn. Here's a good first start. Can Becker find another? Not in this turn, but that helps the cause. Gets you back into the leg. Gets you back within a few points. 13 points of separation. It does get to 2-dart range now with 88. 178. This would be a good time for a low ton for Becker. I need to find something. You need to put some heat. Slow down Hyde. First one was right on the wire. That's unfortunate. At least it is 2 bulls on the start of that next shot. It feels a mile away. Almost double the point difference between them. These players have definitely cooled off, but Becker just trying to get back into it, trying to get heated back up. 19 to leave the bull. Bull to leave single 19. He's 49 instead. Not a gimme by any means. Brianna needs to know, okay, I have 6 starts left. Let's take it. If it happens to be I only had 3, then so be it. Good last start. Keeps the dream alive. Double top. Outside. Single one. And another tricky moment. 84 now has a chance. Fortunately, does not end up going. Now, I've had this debate with Sean Green on the mic a few times, but 39, you can't go right this trip 13, but I think there's a strong argument to go ahead and do like a 719 wire. I don't like the trip 13. Double 11. Does go. Holly Hyde gets the win. Checks it regardless. Good stuff through and through. You can see a handshake there. Brianna really wanted that win, but unfortunately just fell shy. Holly does get the W. So, folks, listen up. Listen up real good. We have about an hour until they start getting those top divisions going, as these other divisions are just now finishing up. While they are getting everything transitioned over from sessions, we're going to go ahead and take a break on our end, get refreshed, get some energy drinks. We will be live roughly around 6 p.m. Central for our evening session of coverage, and we'll go until Division 1 is done. So don't go far, folks. And we've been having a lot of fun here over in Green Bay, Wisconsin for the 40th WAMO Wisconsin State Dart Tournament. My name's Nick Teixeira. Later on, we'll be joined by some friends on the comms. Don't go far. We'll see you soon. And I look forward to making sure you guys see us this evening.